What's up everyone, Speedy here. In this 1v1 video, we're going to be doing 2 live games as well as 1 replay review. So let's get right into it. Here we are in game number 1. So goal for this video is to improve my speed flips, just to keep my speed flips fast and consistent. Okay, good. I'm glad that didn't post out. I would happily take a post in, but not a post out. Here, same thing. Oop, that's a bump. Yeah, the goal is just to make it hard for the opponent to get the space. So by staying close there, once the opponent flips and they flip into the play, they lose momentum with the play, and it makes it easier for me to kind of push them into a bad spot. So here, get this. That was super fucking poor. Wow, I could not have played that any worse. That was actually one of the worst plays I've ever seen myself do. Like, holy shit, dude. Nice try. Let's try on the aggression. Nice. I like the aggression there, just to stay committed to the wall play, put myself in a good spot. Nice shot. Not getting anything, bud. There we go. That goes in. Pop. Thought the opponent was actually going to hit it on target, but no, I did all the work for him. There's nothing I could do there. Is he delaying his kickoffs or something? No, he's just winning it. Okay. Yeah. I'm not losing this game. Not happening. Safe in the corner, so I don't really have to commit. Yeah. Like I said, I'm winning this game. It was a good outplay, though. How many times do you gotta try that fake bullshit, bro? How many times? Thanks for the free bleed. I appreciate it. Nice. Bro, that is an amazing outplay. That was so well played. Let's go. Like I said, I'm winning this game. Gotta start believing in myself more if I'm gonna start playing better. Here we are in game number 2. So let's keep that goal as we had before. Let's bring it right. Can't commit to this. Try to get a soft touch. That was going to be awkward, and it's just in. Okay. Cool. I'll take it. Messed up the kickoff. Got one flip, or one jump. Yeah. I hate when I get one fucking jump, dude. It's the dumbest shit. Like, I touch it twice, but apparently I get one jump. And he's gonna score again. Awesome. Or you miss that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the aggression up at this point if that's all everyone's gonna do. Like everyone's playstyle is just aggression. But I'll take the freeze when I can get them. Okay. Dude, that was actually a crazy good play, though. Just getting a pinch so it's awkward and high for the opponent, so they can't really get a good read. And then I'm gonna put this right. There, just make it awkward. Close the space. Okay. I've honestly had some games off recording that I've been losing because opponents are just super aggressive. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to be aggressive. And literally the first thing I do is start getting a bunch of goals just because I'm being aggressive. But they were aggressive in like, almost like dumb brain dead ways. So I'm trying to be thoughtful about how I'm being aggressive with plays. Grab this pad lane. I make it awkward. Yeah. Like I said, just being aggressive, but still respecting the space. GG. Okay, I'm gonna play a third game because that was obviously way too short. Here we are in game number 3. So again, with the similar concept we talk about, just being aggressive while we're also working on those kickoffs. So being good with those. I'm gonna put a quick shot on. It's gonna be awkward for the opponent. Ah, didn't mean to roll that way. Oh, how did that go in? What just happened? I was curious how that went, man. Good cut here. Nice, good double. That's a perfect shot, though, by the way. Learn your hook shots and learn your power shots. Because I can tell you what, man, they benefit you something fierce. You could just rip a shot hard. Oftentimes it's, at minimum, borderline unsavable or just straight up unsavable. It's good 50 from the opponent, honestly. Of course, he gets the fucking best case scenario of 50. That's the benefit of a little power slide cut and a little shot. Works like a charm. It'll take time. For that exact reason. Let the opponent be hyper-aggressive in a way that's not smart, and when you decide to challenge, you will get a free goal. Channel your aggression with certain plays that are high percentage. Just grabbing pads. Put that pretty badly. I could not have played that any fucking worse, and I still get a goal. That's ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous. I mean, what can I say? It's just a good play. Okay, GG. Here we are in the replay portion of the video. So, unfortunate loss in my first game of the session. Could have played this better, especially the mid game. As you see, I get scored on quite a bit. Just some really annoying goals that honestly I conceded that I shouldn't have. I played well, but I also didn't play well. Like, there was just so much inconsistency in certain plays, especially for the first game on the session. Just some of the kickoff mistakes, just not really winning kickoffs like I should be. I don't understand what this guy was doing. Didn't do anything crazy. He still won it. So was I just jumping too late so he was getting above it? Bad play. I remember when I got scored on here, it was just this fucking stupid play, actually. Don't do this. Not on zero boost, let alone anything. Here, aggressive aggression. And then what you want to do is just immediately turn back and grab pads or grab this big boost. You already lost the play, so don't concede a goal 100% just because you want to try to like catch the opponent off guard. They're not going to be caught off guard with that, and your recovery, no matter how good it may be, isn't going to be enough to be able to get back in time. So don't do that. Just not a good play. Opponent did a good job of staying with boost. A lot of times he just like honestly stayed close to it and just stayed aggressive, especially off the kickoff without going off the corners. This was definitely somebody that was definitely an experienced player. How long are they playing? I don't know. I just know they're definitely not new to the game, because those are things, really bad side flip, unfortunately. Those are things that an experienced player definitely understands. I don't mind the aggressive play there. Grab the boost. Opponent makes a big mistake going for that corner or that mid boost, because at this point, like, he's not paying attention to me. He's only focused. He's probably off ball cam. So let's see. I'm pretty sure he was just, because there's no way he was just in free cam, right? Oh yeah, no, he just, okay, that was just an insanely diabolical play for him to just give me that space. Okay. I'll take it. I should have recognized he was like AFK. It's just weird, dude. I fucking hate it when people do this shit. Like, the people that do this fucking like AFK kickoff crap, it's just the worst, man. That it genuinely is the worst. Like, if you're gonna fake it, at least like fake it, go back and get boost or something, you know, so it's like a normal fake corner kickoff boost. But just sitting there like AFK throws everything off, man, because it's like that shit is just it's so ass. There, I need to not flip. By flipping a lot, it's just making things too fast. I cut into that too early. Honestly, could have just been a little bit wider to that. It'd have been totally fine. Waiting for the opponent to try to chow. I tried to challenge here. This is actually a poor challenge. It's not so much that I'm too wide. It's that I'm too slow to like actually get the single jump. If I just single jump 50 a little earlier and got closer to it, that I would have been totally fine. It would have been totally okay in that position. And here, miss the worst open net, dude. Honestly, I hard tilted for a moment. I was actually pissed off missing a very open net, because that actually had a pretty negative complexion on the game, because of the immediate goal that gets scored afterwards. The opponent took advantage of my over-aggression on the play and then scores it. Again, just super tilting goal. It was really annoying. This game was very back and forth for a while. Not a good side flip here, and also just missing the boost pad. It works in my favor because I was slow to the kickoff, so it technically acted as a delay, but it doesn't mean it was a good kickoff. And just because you get a goal on a kickoff doesn't mean it was a good kickoff. It may have been a winning kickoff because of scoring a goal, but it doesn't mean it was inherently good. Just couldn't get there in time. Played that wide, honestly. I understand trying to go for the bump, but coming across here, I need to expect the shot and be ready for it. Opponents like this are just going to be aggressive. This guy was very naturally aggressive. First game of the session, it really, frankly, was fucking annoying the way he was playing. But high skill players will do that. They will just play fast. They will play annoying. They won't really give you the mental space to kind of accommodate you. They're just going to rip shots early when you don't expect it. Once again, first game of the session, so my kickoffs and my recoveries and just everything kind of sucked. It's not about the mechanical issues, though. Couldn't really make a play of this. It's a good bump. Doesn't do anything, but it's still a good bump. I don't mind the idea of trying to get a shot here. Another bump. Once again, doesn't do anything because the opponent doesn't have to worry about it because I missed the fucking open net. Because, you know, classic Speedy. It's a good shot. Just get power off the ground there, just making sure to just stay in a position where I could really rip power from that. That was well done. Wish I didn't miss this, because I got scored on immediately after this, and it was just, again, this game started to tilt me. Missing way too many open nets. Just definitely, it's easier to get a control touch than it is to rip and boom the ball into the backboard and get literally fucking nothing for it. Because I've given this guy like fucking 3 goals because of that shit. Be better. You know, just be better. Good kickoff there. Good pad lanes here, just making sure I'm staying high on boost. Trying to force this guy across because he wasn't going to have a safe angle to be able to shoot from. And then I do a good job here, just kind of forcing awkwardness from the opponent. Now this I was actually about to tilt again. If that went in, like if that didn't go in and it just was fully out, I just would have stopped. I would have just stopped. It would have been dunzo bunzo, because that shit, like, honestly, genuinely it's the worst thing when you have like 5 fucking open end misses. But it does a really good job of changing the pace. He starts going for a lot of bumps out of nowhere, and just putting me in awkward positions. And like aggression here, it's like fucking 0 boost. Like the fact now I'm awkward here, I go here, and now he has a free shot. And he shoots far side. Like, I played this completely wrong. Once I jumped here, I was done. I was done. I lost the play. It was 100% I lost the play. Because I let the opponent do whatever they wanted, and I didn't do what I wanted. And that's how you lose. Get scored on the kickoff here as well, for good measure. Can't get there in time, and of course takes the free goal. At this point, I was like, okay, just try to get another goal. There's still enough time, but just need to actually score. I do get a goal here, but the rest of the game, I just have nothing to show for it. Terrible recovery, by the way. Rough. We get close, though. I mean, we keep that momentum, we keep trying. But there's just far too many mistakes this game, honestly. There's far too many mistakes. Don't need to be flipping here. There's literally no need to flip. The opponent's in a position where they're trying to recover to get boost. If I just simply kept the ball close, got a control touch, and then just did as quick of a shot as possible while they're getting that boost, I actually could have very easily fucking shot that goal and would have been totally fine. But I didn't do that. I chose to play the fast way, which the fast way, because of time constraints, was the wrong way. Sometimes you have to learn to recognize that. Opponent, of course, is going to do the smart thing. Play small, play slow, play back, just stay back. At this point, the game's pretty much over. There's nothing really else I could do. Did what I could. The opponent was just wasting time, and they got what they wanted. So that was the end of the game there. Good lessons, though, but that was it. The lessons are work on your kickoffs. Be aware of the aggression and recognize when your opponent is trying to change the pace of the game. This was definitely, I could tell this guy was definitely not new. This guy was clearly a smart player, above what a low diamond one would be. Wherever he is, I have no idea. I haven't checked RL tracker, but at this point, I don't really give a fuck. Loss is a loss, whether it's against a good player or not, it's still lost. So that's kind of the thing. But that being said, I'm glad I put the work in, though. I took a couple days off this past weekend to try to rest my mind and just try to reset a little bit after a brutal week. Recording felt okay. Definitely a little difficult. Some games off screen were definitely difficult. My MMR is quite low. It could be higher, but honestly, it could be worse. Honestly, I've been worse MMRs at this point in my life, so I'm just gonna keep plugging away, just keep doing the best I can. And honestly, the best you can do is the best you have. If you want me to review your games, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and if you enjoyed watching this video, I'd like to ask you to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Speedy Man out.